Alright guys, welcome back to another Opera Omnia video where we're going to be talking about Ignis, who is going to be getting his rework, his FR and BT weapons. Now we're going to take a look at the changes that he is going to be getting. We'll take a look at his FR and BT, and I'm going to let you guys know whether or not you should pull for him in the upcoming banners. So, do let me know down in the comment section below what your plans are going to be. If you're going to be chasing for his kit or if you're going to be holding off for a future banner, feel free to let me know. And as always, if you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for future content. And with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into it. A big thank you as always to all of my current YouTube members. Thank you so much for the supports that you guys provide to the channel. If you ever thought about becoming a member of the channel, you can either click the first link in the description of this video or the join button below for details on what perks you'd gain for becoming a member of the channel. And a big thank you ahead of time if you do decide to become one. So we'll first start off with Ignis's rework. So his skill 1, Regroup, gains 2 uses. It now increases Party Brave by 300% of the previous set value. His skill 2, Quick Recipe, grants the Ambrosia buff for 9 turns and increases Party Brave by 80% of own max Brave. His EX gains a 10% recast rate up. It now allows him to retain 100% of Brave on HP attacks. It increases Party Brave by 80% of own max Brave, allows for 150% gained max Brave overflow, moves party with selected ally going first after himself, then deals 5 HP attacks by 100% of own current Brave, and then follows up with 10 more HP attacks, totaling 15. Now his HP Attack plus pastry now allows for 150% stolen max Brave overflow. Then deals 8 HP attacks that recovers 50% Brave in between HP attacks based on the HP damage dealt. His HP Attack plus PB and Bowl now deals 9 HP attacks that allows for 150% stolen max Brave overflow and recovers 50% Brave in between HP attacks based on the HP damage dealt. His LD now deals an AoE full HP attack 7 times that recovers 50% Brave in between HP attacks based on the HP damage dealt, and inflicts the Sage Fire debuff to all targets for 8 turns. Now with King as his partner, Ignis FR heals party by 80% of individuals' max HP, and heals may exceed targets' max HP by 30%, then deals an AoE splits HP attack 4 times. His FR conditions are as follows: a 40% increase whenever the party HP is greater than or equal to 100% after the turn ends, and a 40% increase after a teammate's turn passes with 0 debuffs. Now Ignis's BT effect lasts for 10 turns and grants the following. To himself, he gains a new follow-up attack, Total Clarity, after own turn. The party gains a 50% Brave damage up, 50% Brave damage cap up, 20% HP damage up, and a 30% HP damage cap up. Now his follow-up, Total Clarity, increases Party Brave by 80% of own max Brave, then deals an AoE splits HP attack 6 times that recovers 50% Brave after each HP attack and extends active buff duration by 1 turn. So let's talk about whether or not you should pull for Ignis in the upcoming banners. Now Ignis is a great support DPS that offers a lot to the team. Most support characters nowadays, they do offer a very good amount of DPS, but when it comes to Ignis though, I feel like he does a little bit better than some of the ones that we currently have at the moment, because with his change Brave and HP command, I mean dealing 8 to 9 HP attacks, depending on which one that you choose, is awesome. His EX ability, 15 HP attacks, that is pretty crazy. And then his LD ability does what, 7 full AoE HP attacks, so that is a very good amount for a support character. And now with his BT, it's going to add even more damage. We'll get into that here in just a bit. But Ignis overall, he does provide healing, he does provide debuff evasion, brave battery, he is a fire enchanter, and he is a turn manipulator with his EX. It may not be like anything like big or anything like that, but just knowing that he has the ability to be able to drag his teammates after he acts, after you use his EX ability, which more than likely you are going to be using his EX ability. So more than likely, again, you are going to have Bahamut summon because of the fact that you want to take advantage of those 15 HP attacks that he is able to provide alongside with his follow-up that he now gains from his BT, which does battery the party before he attacks, and that's 6 AoE HP attacks. So even though when it comes to his Change Brave and HP command and his EX ability, even though they are single target if I'm not mistaken, the fact that his follow-up deals AoE damage, at least you know that you are covered in that department and you are able to deal some damage to other targets, and at the same time you are also able to deal some brave damage as well in case the target that you are not attacking, or targets, have some type of brave. Then you have a chance to be able to shave down whatever brave that they have. So overall, a really nice kit to what he is able to offer, depending on like what stance you have him in, so on and so forth. His FR conditions, they are easy to meet, both increased by 40%. The first one being as long as a party is fully healed, and then the other one is so long as there are no active debuffs, then you are good to go in meeting those conditions. So I do count his FR as a pretty well-rounded FR because practically anybody can meet it. Thankfully though, like, it doesn't come with a condition where you have to be enchanted with fire, seeing as how he does provide fire enchantment to the party. Thankfully they decided to not go that route, which makes his FR more well-rounded and much easier to FR echo as well. So I would say Ignis is a great support DPS. Like, he's really good for what he does offer. Again, I know that we have our support characters that do offer a good amount of DPS, but I feel like with Ignis, aside from everything that he does when it comes to his support and utility that he offers, I do feel like he does excel a little bit more in terms of DPS. It's not by much, but I do feel like he does excel more than some of the current supports that we have right now, even though for most of the supports that we currently have at the moment, they do deal more AoE damage than what Ignis does, with most of his skills, most of his damaging skills, dealing single targets. So Ignis, is he necessary to have? Do you need to pull for him? No, you do not need to pull for him. Even though he does offer a very good amount of things in terms of support, utility, and even damage, if you are comfortable with the supports that you currently have right now, you can safely skip Ignis. If you, let's say, if he's like a favorite of yours, or if you really want him just because of the character that he is, then I would say go for him. You're not going to regret actually pulling for his FR and BT, because like I said, he does offer a lot within his kit. Of course, there are ways to get a lot of these little things that he does offer, but like to have it all in one package is great for a support character like Ignis. So in my opinion, if you are, again, if you're comfortable with your current support character, I would say you can hold off. If you want yourself a character if you want a character like Ignis for what he offers, and especially because of the fact that he is able to force charge, so that is another big plus I should have mentioned earlier, then Ignis is definitely a really good pickup to consider pulling for, again, if you need everything that I have mentioned so far in this video. But other than that though, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for the video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section below. Let me know what your plans are going to be for Ignis whenever the banners do drop. And as always, if you guys did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for future content. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.